We're rolling. Bam! We're live.
Damn, we're live.
Okay, let's go. There is a 6-word phrase that we say, what is CrossFit?
CrossFit is constantly varied functional movements that are executed at high intensity.
It's a strength and conditioning program that mixes weightlifting, calisthenics, powerlifting, running, rowing, biking, in a whole bunch of different ways.
It's family, it's community, it's a no BS approach to bettering your life, not only inside the walls of the gym, but also outside the walls of the gym.
The CrossFit Games are the answer to who is the fittest person on earth. And that applies to both the men, the women, age group divisions, teenagers, teams, adaptive athletes. But for any person, the CrossFit Games are the place you find out how fit you are.
The title that CrossFit Games athletes are chasing is the title of the fittest on earth.
Mhm.
And for the teenage CrossFit Games, you're chasing the title of the fittest teenager on the planet, fittest teenager on earth. Do you think that's fair? Do you think that's right? Like, is the CrossFit Games finding the fittest person on earth? Is the teenage CrossFit Games finding the fittest teenager on earth? And if so, why do you think that that's true? Why do you think it's finding that?
Yeah, I do. I feel like you can even more say this, like when you go to the individuals or like the older guys, that are like actual professional. It's an actual professional sport, but it's the same, I think, thing for the teenagers. I think, some people would like label, I don't know, a teenager that would run an Ironman or something, which is biking, swimming, running. I think that's it, right? That's the thing. And say that teenager is the fittest. And while that's true, they're really fit. If you're able to complete an Ironman at any point in your life, especially when you're a teenager, you're really fit. But if you took that person and said, here's a barbell, and told them to lift, as much as they can, they're not going to be close to an average CrossFit team that's doing, that's at the level of the games or semifinal. So, or gymnastics, like they couldn't, and I guess it goes the other way around. A teenager that can lift a lot but can't run or row or bike for any amount of time. So, yeah, I think CrossFit does all those things. And
Yeah. All this started with the World Wide Open. So the teenagers, literally from all over the world, are they're entering into this competition, this online competition, where they're throwing their hat in on strength events and endurance events and mixed modal events. Like, they're throwing their hat in. Who can do the best? Thousands from all over the world, a bunch of different countries. You compete in the CrossFit Open. You got to be in the top 1% to make it to semifinals. You make it to semifinals, so you're in the top 1%. You make it to semifinals. From that place, then again, it's another competition of the top 1% of thousands all over the world. And in that competition, you've got to be in the top 30 in order to make it to what was your ultimate goal, which was to make it to the CrossFit Games, where the top 30 teenagers in the world compete for the fittest on earth, fittest teenager on earth. You got invited to go do that at CrossFit Mayhem. Why does that matter? Why was that a cool experience?
Yeah, the CrossFit Mayhem is the home of Rich Froning, the GOAT of CrossFit. But there's just a lot of athletes, like older professional athletes, and then some teenagers also that train regularly there. And they'll invite, if you do their programming, and follow their programming, throughout the year, invite you to come and do semifinals there if you make it. So, and it's in Cookeville, Tennessee. So, yeah, that was super cool. That was the second year I've done that. This year was second. I did it last year. I didn't make games. Sadly.
But this year you did.
Yeah.
So you do your workouts there. You got professional athletes around you. You got professional coaches that are helping you, do these things. When you're thinking about doing the semifinals, what's your goal? But what happened?
So goal was to get anywhere in the top 30. That was I'd say I would have been happy, but I probably wouldn't have been happy if I would have got like 29th. But still, the goal was top 30. Go to games. And I finished 5th, or tied for 5th. That's where I played. So
Did that surprise you?
Oh yeah.
Being 5th place in the world in semifinals, how did that affect the way you think about getting ready to go to the games?
Yeah. I feel like it's kind of shifted the goal from like the beginning of semifinals, just wanting to be top 30 to now the goal is the podium this year at the games. So I want to do that.
You want to be on the podium. You want to be top 30. So you had several workouts there. Tell me about this experience, this moment.
What's up, Samuel? I'm here with your dad. Dad? I heard you need a judge, so I'll be right back there. Give me 25 minutes. I heard you're starting in 30. Just be ready to rock. I don't want anything messed up. Got it.
Yep. Yeah, that's Hiller. He's a really famous YouTuber if you're into CrossFit, and if you kind of follow CrossFit news and everything. Yeah, so he, you were in the coffee shop, I think, and I was getting ready to do actually my best event. I think I finished 3rd in that event.
Isabel.
Heavy Isabel.
Yeah.
But Hiller is also known for like calling people no reps and giving them no reps and saying this doesn't count because you didn't do this right. Really strict on the rules. And so, and I like it. I love watching his videos. But you actually saw him in the coffee shop because he was there for like a semifinal they had after ours. And I guess you just got, I don't even think I talked to him about it. Got a video of him saying that he was going to come judge.
I said, hey man, come here, I need you to do something for my teenage son who's about to do an event right now.
Yeah. Yep.
That surprised you?
Oh yeah, and I think you showed me that right before I did that. And so I was like, what in the world? Like 3 minutes before I did this workout.
Maybe that was Hiller power that got you.
Yeah.
You got top 3 in the world in that event. All right, tell me about this experience.
Oh yeah, James Bragg, fittest man in 2024. He was there. Go to meet him. Pretty cool.
Was he bigger than you thought he'd be?
Yeah, actually he was. He was. Makes him look small in that picture.
Tell me about this.
Austin Hatfield. He's another really good professional CrossFit athlete. He won the semifinal that was there after ours, the Mayhem Classic, and he won that. And yeah, just done really, really well. He's, was it West Virginia? From West Virginia? Yeah.
Tell me about what you think about, or just some thoughts about the people in this pick.
Oh yeah, it's Coach Mike, Mr. Lee, Miss Pam. Coach Mike, actually, like right after semifinals, when he started kind of helping me and coaching me, which I really, really appreciated. He's really done a lot for me. And then Mr. Lee and Miss Pam, they are the owners of Res CrossFit, the CrossFit gym I go to here. And yeah, same thing. They've been amazing, super helpful, super supportive with everything. And they actually came to Mayhem in Tennessee, cheer me on, and yeah, so really appreciate them. Thank you for that.
Think about this pick, this guy.
Bruce Froman, the GOAT. Yeah, like I said, he's the owner of CrossFit Mayhem. I almost broke his ankle once.
How'd you do that? I forgot about that.
Well, so there's a big main gym and there's the athlete area, and you have to walk through this kind of heavy, like, it's not like a light door. It's one of those heavy duty, tight doors, but it was kind of propped open. It's always propped up. Like yeah. Anyway, I walk into the athlete area, and I think they would, like, people just hang out in that area a ton, especially with all the age group semifinals going on. People just hanging out. But I opened the door, and I kind of hit something, and I kind of peeked my head in, like, look, and like, oh, my bad. And it was just spawning, like, propped up, like he was leaning this way, and his foot was like at the door. So,
his ankle.
So if I had opened that door in a hurry, yeah, broke Rishwan's ankle, which would not have been good. I wouldn't have been invited again.
And so describe what you're feeling in this moment.
Okay, so I've got the score set right here,
Yeah.
but I have not shown Samuel yet. So he's got to be in top 30 to make it to the games.
Let's go, baby.
Where'd you land?
5th place.
That's amazing. Good job, dude.
No way. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Hey, good video.
I love it. What are you feeling there? What are you thinking there?
Yeah, so obviously I was super hyped. Yeah, blew my nonchalant cover, but yeah, so I mean, like I said, I was aiming for top 30. Did a lot better than that. I was not expecting top 5 at all. If you had told me that at the beginning of the week, I probably, I definitely would not have believed you. So yeah, just super, super excited. And of course, like, I would have been excited if I got in 15th, 20th place, because it means I made it. Because I was like stressing, like, I wasn't even sure if I'd made it,
Yeah.
And so to see top 5 was really awesome.
Did it feel like a lot of work, a lot of, like, I set my mind to do something? Because the reality is, like, this isn't Disney World. Right, this isn't a Disney movie.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can work hard for something and not accomplish what you worked hard for.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean it's wasted. God has other plans, right? But oftentimes, you can work your tail off for something, and then boom, it's like it comes to pass, like what you work for. Like, maybe describe a little bit of that, of like, in what way do you feel like you ramped up working hard for something and then got to see it fulfilled?
Mm-hmm.
The soul of a diligent man desires, the soul of a lazy man desires and has nothing, but the soul of the diligent is richly supplied. Mm-hmm. It's like you get to experience that. I got what I fought for.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's one of the best parts of it all. Of course, getting 5th is great. Actually being there competing is awesome. I love it. That's why I do it. But if you think about it, that's the only reason. That's the reason why, is all the hard work that's put in beforehand, all the hard work that's been put in, 4 months ahead of time. And so, yeah, I think that's privileged to get to do that. Have the ability to do that.
You eventually got connected to Reservoir CrossFit. That's when you started jumping at that gym.
Yeah.
How much did that like add fuel to the fire?
Yeah, a lot. People supporting me and just being there, you know, like the gym at the gym for 5 hours, 6 hours a day, and so people being there is just nice, you know, even if you're not doing workout with me. Yeah, so that was really great. Yeah.
That's cool. So out of you got 30 athletes coming from all over the world. Only 8 are from the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Folks from Europe, folks from South American countries, Switzerland, yeah, that's all over the place.
Yeah.
And the top 3 guys from the U.S. in semifinals were a guy from Texas, a Hawaiian from Texas,
Yeah.
right?
Right. Yeah.
A guy from Washington,
Washington.
and you, the Mississippi Mule, guy from Mississippi. Yeah, think so about that?
Pretty cool. Cool to think about. Yeah.
Cool. Anything else?